Hi everyone. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Hey, welcome to August. Can you believe it already? It is August. August 2015. In a month from now, we'll be pushing into the fourth quarter of the year. What is it that you've done in your business so far that excites you? Is there anything that you've done in your business so far that excites you? Have you taken the time to look back over quarter one, quarter two, and quarter three? Now, I asked this because someone asked me that, and I thought, well, maybe they have a point. Maybe I should be looking back and seeing what is what, how it's going, what I need to adjust, so that I can continue down the path that I thought I started out on back in January. So that's what I did. I looked over a bunch of stuff in the Tough Talk radio network side of our business. Now, the Tough Talk network is an organization that has a couple sides to it. We have business networking, radio networking, and books, compilation books. So I looked back on the radio networking part of it. Okay, so everyone out there knows that follows us, or if you're a new follower, we help people host their own internet radio shows. We produce shows for them, and I spent a lot of time on the phone talking to different individuals about hosting their own radio show. I know, sales calls, hate them, but without them, well, you're not going to do very much business, right? So it's important. One of the things I found was, well, actually there was two. The one thing was people said they just couldn't afford that type of service, the price point of it. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not the cheapest guy in town, but I do provide some of the best service, and I feel as though it's a fair price for an incredible job that we provide for you. The second part was, and more of this than the first one, was they didn't have enough time to commit to a weekly show. Now, some people like to do a show once a month, every other week, and the truth of the matter is, if you're going to do any type of internet radio show or a podcast, you want to show up weekly. Consistency, right? People want to do business with people that are consistently doing what they do. I know I do. How about you? So I looked it over. We have 3 different packages. Well, we actually had 2 at the time. We have a complete done-for-you service, and we have one where we can kind of hold your hand through the process. And what I thought about, what I talked to my wife Wendy about, was we need to come up with something that's going to allow people to do it themselves, right? Because you have to have a do-it-yourself. We help you, by holding one of your hands, or we can do it all for you. So that's what we decided to do. Below is an article that talks about, pushing the last quarter of the year, making sure that you're on track with your business. And one of the things that I found was this push might need a little help by taking your business on the air. Allow people to know more about you. Gain that growth and visibility you're looking for. More importantly, gain the credibility you want. Now, I know podcasting is a big word out there, so if you're interested in doing that, it's awesome. We created a podcast service for you. Now, you can find out more by contacting me. All the information is below in the article. You can go to Tough Talk with Tony, toughtalkradionetwork.com. Gosh. And check it out, okay? You can follow below. There's all kinds of information you can see there as well. Now, real quickly, I just want to touch on something. Every day we go through business and life, and things just take place in our world. It's kind of, overwhelming at times, and then unbelievable how fast time goes. This past week, very good friends of mine, Ron and Beth Hart, have a son, 23 years old, was found floating in shallow water in the Bahamas. Now, not everyone knows the story yet. I mean, all the evidence, all the proof, everything isn't in. But one thing I can tell you, down on the sidebar of this newsletter, you're going to see a place where you can go to GoFundMe, read the whole article. And I got to tell you, folks, I've known this couple. We've done business together for years. Over 12 years we've been friends. So think about it. I've known Mason Hart, who's the gentleman I'm talking about, for 12 years, and he's 23. So I met him when he was just about 10 years old. It breaks my heart. And if you have children, you know you can't even imagine what happens like that. And we see it on the news, but it never hits you until it's close. So if you can't afford to, I really, really want to say thank you in advance for making a donation, because we need to get the body back to Katy, Texas. And if you can't afford it, I understand to make a donation, but please share it and pray for it as well. We pray that Ron Hart and his family have the courage to lean into God to get them through this, and we pray that God gives them the strength to get through it. My name's Tony Gambone, and I look forward to seeing you in the next newsletter. Make sure to contact me if you need to by replying to this email, or just hit me up at tony@tonygambone.com. Hope everyone has a blessed day, and once again, thanks for taking the time to read this newsletter and the article at GoFundMe for Ron Hart.